This is 10th standard history, lesson number 5, mass media and history. Now this word mass means an aggregation of people and media means various modes of communication. After arrival of the British, printing technology and newspapers were introduced in India. Now newspapers, before that nobody was interested to read, but afterwards as this technology was there and newspapers were introduced in India, people started reading it, and many new things they came to know, as it was an important thing to important source to spread the news, and people were, their thinking started changing. Now newspapers, they became the first mass medium of circulating information and knowledge among the people. So people started getting knowledge also and information also. Now first English paper of India was printed on 29 January 1780. It was named as Calcutta General Advertiser or Bengal Gazette, and it was started by James Augustus Hickey, that is, he was an Irish gentleman. Then Darpan was there in 1832 in Mumbai, and the editor of that Darpan was Balshastri Jambekar. Now after that magazines were there, and journals were also there. So magazines, that also was an important source of giving the information and knowledge to the people, and through that many of the thinkers, many of the people, the learned people, they tried to contribute their knowledge and their experience in that, and through reading by these magazines and journals, what happened, the people, their thinking was changed, and they got many information through it. After that there was radio. Radio was an important source of spreading the news and information to the people. Many leaders, like political leaders like Subhash Chandra Bose, he relayed his very inspirational speech, and people throughout the India, throughout wherever they were hearing it, it was they were inspired by his speech, and many of the people, they participated in the Quit India movement. Now this was there. Then the transformation of this all mass media was more improved, and through the technology, as the technology was there introduced. Nowadays we are having all digitization, and today on our mobile phones we can get the news in 1 click or 1 second. So and media is playing an important role in flashing out the news. We can have the 24/7 this news channel going on, and there are so many people working in it, and then it is they are trying to help the people to know the many facts, and that's why it is important, very important for us. So slowly and gradually the technology has developed, and it has made the lifestyle of the people to change. We can get many information, not only one area but all the fields, they are covering it, and people are getting the news in 1 second. Now we are going to see about the political science, lesson number 3, that is political parties. Lesson number 3, political parties. Now important change now there are some important characteristics of political parties. One is to be in power. Then the main objective of political parties, that is, this is to be in power. Then to compete with each other to get power. Then competition should be fair. Now this is that every political party, they try to be in power. We are having so many parties, so many political parties, and each of them, they are having their main objective is to be in power, that is they to hold the power, and they compete with each other. They are having a fair competition with each other. After that, this competition should be fair, this should not be unfair. Now these political parties, they have their policies and world values or world views, and have a particular stand about social issues. These together make party ideology. Now social support, it is there, then is received by a political party. This is called mass base of political party. Political parties prepare their party agenda on the basis of party ideology. So they are having their different this agenda or this views, and they have their agenda, and they are having different ideologies. Now political party which gets majority in election forms the government. Now party which do not make majority act as an opposition party. So one who gets the majority, it is what? It forms the government. It becomes a ruling party, and the party which do not get majority of opposition majority, they become opposition party. Now political parties act as a link between government and people. What they do, they act as a link between government and people. These political parties communicate the demands and complaints of people to the government. Now they are the medium. They become the medium, and what they do, they try to put up the demands and come people to the government. Now government tries to get support of the people through for its policies and programs through political parties. Now if the government is trying to get support of people now for its policies and programs through these political parties. These political parties is helping the government to get the support. Now let's see what are this national parties. First is Indian National Congress. It was established in 1885. Then Communist Party, that was of India, that was established in 1925. Then Bharatiya Janata Party was established in 1980. Then there was Communist Party of India. Then Bahujan Samaj Party, that was in 1984. The Nationalist Congress Party, that was in 1999. It was formed after a split in Congress Party. Congress Party was the largest and biggest party. After that, in 1999, then there was a split, and this Nationalist Congress Party that was formed. Then it is Trinamool Congress, that was established in 1998. Now let's see what are the regional parties. Now regional parties in this, Shiv Sena is there in 1966 from Maharashtra. Then Shiromani Akali Dal, that was in 1920 Punjab. Then Jammu and Kashmir National Conference, that was in 1932 in Kashmir. And Assam Gana Parishad, that is in 1985 from Assam. Now these all parties, they are working on their levels to what for getting the powers now, and each one of them, they hold a different position in the in the minds of people, and many other people, they are belonging, they participate in their conference and their meetings, and they give support to them. If a person is they after studying the ideologies and agendas of the political parties, so if a citizen, if a normal common man, if he or she is interested in their agenda, they give support to the concerned political parties. So homework, this study for you is, go through the lesson properly, revise, read the lesson properly, solve the exercises of all the lessons.